Hello and welcome to another episode of a Wicked Parley. I'm your host, Justin, and my fellow lovely co-host, Rose.
Hello.
Tonight we got a special episode for you. A stupid, non-scientific, absolutely wacky bullshit ghost story episode. So hopefully you got your popcorn ready. Hopefully you're ready to laugh a little bit because I know I'm going to cry. Oh yeah, give me that shit. Strange in a neighborhood. Okay, sorry. All right. Thank you for that. I need a little bit of that. Awesome. And unfortunately, that's not on YouTube forever, so I can act like a goofball. You guys all know it now. It's out there.
We have been immortalized.
Immortalized as a goofball. That's what I'm talking about. That's my cup of butter.
Yes. We are talking about the spooky, the scary. Mike.
Indeed. Okay, so, we're going to start off with the whole, do you believe in ghosts, Rose? Do you believe that there are spirits that wander the earth after you die?
I think so.
Yeah, you think so? Okay.
Well, there can be.
Okay, interesting. Well, there's an article we can throw up that shows a totally scientific and definitely widely, used American study. That says,
go ahead.
No, I was just saying that clearly this is not at all biased in any way, shape, or form. And every American who is of legal age to provide some sort of opinion about this clearly was a part of this particular study.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not.
No, it's not. However, it is interesting that of the people that they asked, roughly, what was it, 41% of them believed in ghosts?
43 of the people polled.
Okay, of the people polled. Okay.
Yeah, 43% of people polled.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a lot.
41. Yeah, 40, 41. Apparently it's 43 for the demons bit.
Yeah, so, there's a little spike there, and, those demons out there. You gotta imagine those supernatural boys. They sure got people, riled up for some demons.
Granted, if ghosts do exist, that would explain a couple of the occurrences that happen in my department building.
Ooh, do share.
It's nothing, too freaky.
Oh, come
on. Okay, so it's just we've got those paper dispensers where, you wave your hand in front of it, mm-hmm. and it'll shoot out paper.
Mm-hmm.
One time, my team and I were in a meeting,
mm-hmm.
Far away from the thing, and we hear it go off, and there's nobody else in the building besides us.
Okay, and
it happened twice in the span of 10 minutes.
Could it be a glitch?
We're thinking it's a glitch, but it's funnier to also think it's a ghost, because that would also explain what the heck was going on with the projector not working, and all of a sudden, I step out for 1 minute and it decides to work.
It's racist ghosts. Some racist ghosts, man. Racist ghosts!
Oh, you got it working. What did you do? We did nothing. What do you mean you did nothing? We didn't touch anything. It just came back on. He's like, okay then.
Oh, man. Okay, all right. So, continuing past the 43% of Americans believe that demons exist, 18% of adult Americans claim they have seen or been near a ghost. And according to a 2009 Pew Research Center survey, 29% claim they have been touched by someone who died. That's not the way you want to be touched. That's not the way you want to be touched. No.
Poke.
No.
Poke.
Dear Lord, no.
Just walked right through, maybe.
Oh, no. Another question is, why do you think Americans believe in ghosts? What do you think? What do you think, Rose? Why do Americans believe in ghosts?
Well, one, if you're vindictive enough, maybe you want to haunt somebody.
Okay, fair enough. There's a story about this we'll come back to later. I'm not buying it, but you know what? Sure, why not?
That's the kind of the fun reason, or the more petty, vindictive reason, depending.
I'm more practical. I want to believe that there's an afterlife, and that there's some people just didn't get in. So, I think that, at the end of the day, I think that's the big thing, That's the big thing.
Yes, a Ghostbuster joke was made, yeah. We played a little clip.
Yeah, host, you missed it. I was acting a fool.
You missed it.
A total goofball. You
Hello
missed
and
it.
welcome.
You've been done, missed it, Post.
But yeah,
You're late.
so
You're
okay,
late.
so wanting to haunt somebody, believing the afterlife exists.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Somebody is hallucinating a little too hard.
Indeed. LSD probably did not play a trip at all. At all. No, they could possibly have been part of the reason why some people
No,
see
just
some
another
shit.
like bunch of random letters screwed together like spaghettis.
Yeah, that's normal. So the CNN reported, because, CNN, darn good reporting right there, don't you think? CNN, they don't get things wrong. Never. Couldn't possibly get things wrong. Harry Eaton tackled this question in his podcast. Ooh, podcast. It's relevant information. Margins of error. Harry takes a statistical approach as to why so many Americans believe in ghosts. Oh, because, stats. That's how you prove something. Okay. Ultimately, one conclusion is many who believe in ghosts see them as friendly reminders of someone they've lost.
You sure some of those stories are friendly?
We find out that that's not the case. Which we will come back to with a future story. That's not the case for Mary Hurley. What a name, Mary Hurley. Did someone Hurley her name off? Who joined the team at... Oh my God. Fanoof, thank you. I was, yeah. In 2021, as an administrative assistant, Marie shared her long history with spirits for this blog post. I am going to go and just kind of skim through this real fast.
What do you call a ghost movie for adults?
Yeah, The Tickle Monster, A Visit from Grandfather. That is... Okay. Bad Intentions. All right. Here's the last one. This is the one that I genuinely want to ask. I think. Do spirits follow people around? What do you think, Kyle? Spirits, they follow people around? Host?
I
Ghost
just like his
busted,
sassy
wink,
question.
wink. You god damn it, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? God damn it. What are you doing, man?
I like Kyle's.
Many people believe in ghosts because ghosts are real. Just a thought. Okay, yeah, I think after we review a couple stories, perhaps you may change your mind. And if you don't, that's okay. I feel like I've seen some ghosts. In all seriousness, joking aside, I for 100% have seen a ghost. And if I didn't see a ghost, then I might not be okay. There might genuinely be something wrong with me.
Are we ever okay?
Let's not go there when it comes to someone who is studying psychology and, claiming that there might be a chance that they're not mentally well. Perhaps that's not the appropriate approach in this situation. Will you not kill me, please? Please. Also, know this. If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
All right.
Just so we can prove it, you know what I'm saying? Just get it off the table.
Yeah, sure. You're going to be horrified by my search history sometimes.
And when I haunt you, I will haunt you when you are in public with people. Not in private. Dear Lord, I don't want to know what goes on. Okay, so, I'm just going to read the question. I already read the question. What do you think?
Yeah, you did.
People following spirits? Spirits following people around? That thing?
But I would like to think so.
Okay. For all those people who want to read this particular article all the way through, we're gonna throw it in the chat somewhere, so that way you guys can make sense of that. I like how there's just a search bar just pops up. So good, so good. I love it so much. Yeah. All right. So the next major thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and review a couple actual scary stories. And when I say actually scary stories, what I mean is maybe they're funny, maybe they're not.
Maybe. Just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's jump to the other ones first. The other ones. Yeah.
These ones?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Because nothing's spookier than when you see what looks like some weird, outlandish, armored-looking fuckers doing
How about
some
this one?
crazy. Ooh, shit, ooh, that's a spooky house. That is a spooky house. That's a damn right
What about this
spooky.
one?
Oh shit, there's some even more spooky house. Why are you showing me the spooky houses, man? Why are you showing spooky house?
What about this one?
I am.
This one.
Let's see here. Before we get started, though, what's Kyle say?
Let's see. At my dad's house, I was in the bathroom and saw someone pass by the door. The door was open. I called out to my dad, and he was outside. He couldn't have passed by based on the layout of the house.
Okay, follow-up question. Okay, follow-up question. All right.
Uh-huh.
Could someone have broken into your house trying to steal something? Equally creepy.
Not the first thought.
Equally
Not the first
creepy.
thought I would have gone for.
Yeah, okay, I know, but I'm saying equally creepy, all right? But maybe not good. You know, maybe not great. Host, even as a ghost, you must follow the bro code. Bro. Of course, I follow the bro code. It's key. It's inside. And of course, as you must know, host, that there must be, of course, a choir of people singing. Bro.
Not this one?
No. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. No. Dear Lord. Really?
Yeah.
Oh God, jeez. Okay. All right, on to the stories. Okay, so this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Like I said, it's 1200 BC story from Egypt. I mean, come on. There's a bunch of creepy shit in Egypt, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Old as fuck, right? Okay, here we go. 1915, Egyptologist Gaston Maspero published a translation of an ancient Egyptian ghost story, possibly set in Luxor. Ancient Thebes shown above. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Sounds scary. Cool. All right, cool. That was discovered on 4 pieces of pottery.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's four pieces of pottery. Okay, all right. In the story, a ghost of mummified man tells a high priest of the god Amon about his current condition. Okay, so the ghost is complaining to a priest about being dead? Like, for real? Like, that's... Okay. I grew and did not see the rays of the sun. I did not breathe the air, but darkness was before me every day, and no one came to find me, the ghost says. Is this ghost bitching about being dead to a priest?
Maybe.
The fuck story is this? That's
I
not
don't.
scary. That's barely a ghost story. That's like a... It's like an estranged aunt that you see like once every 10 years. Really? Okay. All right. You know what? Fine. I mean, I guess that's... It continues. The ghost seems to complain of some accident that has happened to himself or to his tomb. He doesn't know which? Weird. But I cannot make out what is the subject of his dissatisfaction. Could it be
Life,
because
apparently.
you're full of shit? Like, could be because you're full of shit. The ancient Egyptians believed strongly in a life after death and created a series of spells called the Book of the Dead. I saw that in the Mummy movie. That was with,
right.
What's his name? Hemotep looking motherfucker, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Kyle will be writing. Okay, all set.
Yeah, Kyle be right.
Okay, what's Kyle got on here now?
Yeah, so
Hemotep
your
looking
whole,
motherfucker, you know?
you know, about your little thief theory.
Yeah.
That was apparently his first thought. It was on the second floor. The 2 places in the direction the figure went were the guest room and the bed and his bedroom. They were both empty. Kyle searched the rooms and there's nobody. More recently, at his dad's house, he woke up at midnight. It was boiling despite the cold outside, and my window opened. I saw someone at my door. When I tried turning on the light bulb burst. I saw a shadow at the door. I stayed awake until morning, and the shadowy figure disappeared.
Are you sure it's not swamp gas reflecting off the light of Venus?
What?
I don't know. I'm just.
Let's see. No one could explain why the room was 80 degrees Fahrenheit or why the lamp completely broke.
Well, I could explain both. All right, and I'm not trying to be a skeptic here. All right, I believe me, I love like this stuff. You know, no one wants to believe this shit's real more. Okay, but you said it's a 2-story house, right? Heat rises. Okay, physics. So like, heat rises. Now lamps are under a lot of pressure, especially older lamps, and heat can actually cause them to wear down. And so when the heat from the inside matches the heat from the outside, the pressure causes them to break. Now, that's a theory. A Wicked Parley theory.
Ghost theory.
No, honestly, that's actually kind of spooky. Like, legit. Like, if that happened to me, I'd be like, ooh, shit. I'm going somewhere else.
So that's the 80-degree potential, and then the lamp. But what about, these little shadowy figures?
Do you got trees outside? Like, if there's lots of trees outside, then like the mind can play tricks with movement, and so it's really easy to kind of like see something that might not really be the same thing. I know when I was a kid, I used to love the Jurassic Park movies. Okay, but they also scared the shit out of me too. I was like, man, if dinosaurs ever came out, man, I'd be fucked. I'm eaten. First one gone.
Bye,
and so like during like rainy, like stormy days when the trees would move a lot, like they would cast shadows on the walls, and I would see them and I'd get scared. And so like definitely like I would see things that weren't really there, and it would scare me. So yeah, maybe it was so cold it induced hypothermia so bad it moved body heat from the core to the surface. I'm gonna say no. I don't know. That's a good guess, though. I mean, kind of a good guess.
I have no idea.
It's a good guess.
Let's see. I asked if the heater was on, and no, the heat was off. There were no trees outside, and that was the first time I saw the shadow thing inside my room.
Like a while ago when we were talking about ghosts before, there was a story that we had read that talked about shadow creatures and shadow beings, and ancient. Not ancient. I would say more like very old tales passed down from various Native Americans talk of the shadow people. I mean, maybe there's something to it. Maybe there's like a shadow person in your parents, your dad's house. No. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. A ghost of tofu. I think I've had that for breakfast.
That's tofu.
That's tofu.
Tofu.
Like the little like spongy like white stuff like looks like comes in cubes.
That's tofu.
That's tofu.
Tofu.
Look, it's even in a square. Look at that. Tofu.
I'm about to shove you in a square.
Oh no. That is a scary.
Get in the box.
That is a scary looking motherfucker though. Look at this guy. He's got like little like horny like hair and shit and like Jesus. Much scarier than the previous thing. Okay. It's gonna be good. Tofu.
You would hope so.
Tofu was an ancient Chinese ghost with revenge on his mind. Strong start.
Right.
Before he died, Tofu served as a minister to Chinese Emperor Husan. Okay. The two had a disagreement, and Husan had Tofu killed in about 786, despite warnings that Tofu would come back and haunt him. Okay. Tofu did a lot more than haunt the emperor. 3 years later, apparently it took him 3 years to get his shit together. Husan was killed with an arrow fired by an apparition resembling Tofu in front of an assembly of feudal lords, wrote Chinese philosopher Mo Tzu. Okay, all right. Okay, I want to believe in ghosts, but this sounds like a bunch of feudal lords got together and was like, I fucking hate this guy. Kill him, and then be like, hey, you remember that when that Topu guy was like, I'm gonna come back and kill him? What if we say an apparition that looked just like him shot his ass, and you Po over there, you really shoot him? like that just seems like perhaps that's not really ghost-ish. Like,
Goodness.
okay, I see that host has returned. Let's see here. Host says, I woke up in the middle of the night and saw Slender Man at the foot of my bed. Fuck you didn't see no Slender Man. He'd be fucking dead, man. Come on now. You crazy man. I saw a shadow figure with a white face and a red tie. I have very few memories before this event. It's starting to explain a lot, host. I ain't gonna lie. Are you secretly Slender Man inside? Are you a Slender Man?
Goodness.
You're rude. How rude.
Hey,
rude. Okay, honestly though, like Rose, the Topu guy. Am I crazy for thinking this? Like, it kind of looks that way. You know what I mean? Like,
history is kind of written by who survives, you know.
I mean, clearly these feudal lords, you know, they definitely did okay for themselves. I mean, they weren't killed by no Topu, that's for sure. Still think tofu sounds funnier. Imagine it's like tofu. All right, here we go. Chain Man in ancient Athens. Okay, this is gonna be a good story. Look at this. You got the moon. You got Athens. Looks all beautiful on this like darkness. Like this is gonna be some good shit here. Okay. Can't be a Slender Man because Slender doesn't follow the bro code. Bro. Sorry. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Roman Senator Pliny the Younger, who died in AD 113. Okay. So a man who died told a story. Told a ghost tale so haunting that it survives to this day. There was at Athens a large and roomy house, which had a bad name. Yeah, it's, okay. So a large house, right? Very roomy, but had a bad name.
Okay.
Is this kind of like Trump Tower? Like, is that like big place, kind of roomy, bad name?
Who knows at this point?
Okay. All right. So that no one could live there. Well, I mean, no one will live there soon. In the dead of night, a noise resembling the clashing of iron was frequently heard. Okay. Which, if you listened more attentively, sounded like the rattling of chains. Disturbances that led to the appearance of a specter, form of an old man of extremely emaciated and squalid appearance, with a long beard and a disheveled hair, rattling the chains at his feet and hands. It sounds like the ghost of Christmas past, huh? Is this like a weird? Okay, there's like a weird connection there. Needless to say, the house was abandoned and had to be rented out for a cheap price. Why? Oh, great old Roman Senator Pliny the Younger. When a philosopher named Man! Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so it's in Athens, right? Here's the setting.
Okay.
Athens, all right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy looking around. He's like, door. Got it. Athens door. And then, like, his hands are together. And us. That's the name of the guy. Athenodorus. It's like a bullshit name. Like, I'm sorry. That's a bullshit name. There's no way that's fucking legit. Oh, man.
I've heard weirder.
Athenodorus? For real?
Yeah, I've heard weirder.
Athenodorus.
Yeah.
That's like saying, like, Kai Box U. Like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, enough. Enough with like the deadpan. I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it, man.
I mean, neither would you buy this house.
No, I wouldn't buy it. It's free. Like host there. Cheap rent. It's free real estate. Okay. Let's see here. I actually lost my place.
When Athenodorus heard the story.
Yeah, when Athenodorus heard the story, he reportedly ran to the house and confronted the ghost. All right, it's bullshit. That's bullshit. Come on, it's like, you're right. Some random dude, awfully convenient name, solves the problem by confronting the ghost. He strolled up one day, was like, "Ghost, come on out, man. We gotta have a chat. We gotta have a sit down. I'll beat your ass." And he's like, and then the ghost is like, "I ain't got no ass for you to beat, man. Hand gonna go right through." And then he's just all like, "Now listen, you gotta settle down. What the fuck's going on?" Like, let's see here. What did actually happen? So the ghost appeared and rattled around before vanishing. Rattled around, okay. Yeah, Athenodorus calmly marked the spot where the ghost vanished and in the morning ordered that spot to be dug up. The story goes. Wink, wink. This was accordingly done, and the skeleton of a man in chains was found there, for the body, having lain a considerable time in the ground, was putrefied and moldered away from the chains. After being given a proper burial, the ghost departed, and the house was haunted no more, according to Phileas' tale. Man, Phileas be a fucking liar, man. There ain't no fucking way that's a real story. That's some bullshit. There's way too much real stuff going on right there. Local philosopher rents house, alleges through hands with a ghost. Police arrive, and several That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. This is some bullshit, dude. There ain't no real... Okay, hold on. Board up bathhouse. Okay, hold on. Look at the face. Look at the face. This is the face of evil right here, folks. This right here, this face is all bad. There ain't nothing good about this face. Okay, let's read on. Okay, it's going to be a good story. All right. The writer Plutarch, who lived from AD 45 to 120, good story, okay, tells a ghost story that has a much sadder end than the one from Athens. Certainly hope so. Jesus Christ. In the city of Sharon, Greece, there was a boy named Damon who attracted the attention of a Roman military commander. Oh, shit. We know where this is going. We know where this is going.
Hey, boy.
There's some pedophilia going on here, huh? There's some not great stuff.
The face of Athenodorus.
The face of Athenodorus. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Who apparently loved him. Oh, shit. We know what this is going down, man.
Yeah, great.
Historical records suggest Damon refused the commander's advances. Yeah, that's right. They suggested he refused him. Yeah, this is fucking terrible. Enraging him. Lovely. Oh, this is going to be good. You just know this is going to be fucking good. Knowing that he would be killed if he did nothing. Oh, shit. Here we go. He got on all four, didn't he? Something bad happened. Damon got a group of his friends together and did what? Ambushed the Roman commander and several other Roman soldiers, killing them. You know what? Fuck you, Plutarch. I don't fucking buy it. No! No way. Okay, no, seriously. Okay, young boy. Okay, let's suggest that this young boy, 14. Let's call it 14. You know what? Call it 14. Gets a bunch of his friends. And somehow manages to kill several bloodthirsty, battle-hardened, trained Roman soldiers. I think someone got fucked at the bathhouse. I'm gonna be 1,000%. I don't think nobody got killed. Oh, wait, actually, that's not true. I don't think Damon walked away from this. No way. I think Plutarch's is a fucking liar. This sounds mighty suspicious, man. Mighty suspicious. Okay, all right, so let's read on. The city council of Chiron condemned Damon and his friends to death. Okay, all right, so you killed soldiers, you're gonna die. After that proclamation, Damon, who had not been killed, had the council members killed. Okay, all right. This is wild. This is a wild story. So let me get this straight. Young boy. Apparently looking pretty fine. So fine that a very, we'll say, a Roman military commander wanted him some boy. And the boy fucking killed his ass and a bunch of his boys. And that killed the council that was going to get them killed. Because that happened. That totally happened. That was real. That really happened. Nah. That's not what I think happened at all. I think man got thrown in the bathhouse. All right? He got fucked pretty damn hard by fucking Roman soldiers. And then to act like he wasn't a bitch, was like, yeah, I killed all them bitches. And I killed the people who were gonna kill me too. Man, I don't buy this shit for a second. And because for a long while thereafter, certain phantoms appeared in the place, and groans were heard there. As our fathers tell us, the door of the vapor bath was walled up. And to this present time, the neighbors think it is the source of alarming sights and sounds, Plutarch wrote. Okay. What do you think is going on in this bathhouse? Huh, Rose? What's in the bathhouse? Hosts? Kyle? Bathhouse? What are you thinking?
Nothing PG.
Not the PG, huh? I mean, clearly. I mean, if the account is to be believed, there was some murdering going on. If you read between the lines, some fucking was going on too. Like, I don't know. Especially if there's the end there, they're like a source of alarming sights and sounds. Huh?
Alarming in more than one way, apparently.
Yeah, I think so.
Traumatizing all the children.
Yeah, okay, all right, we got the Tower of London. This is going to be a good story.
You would hope.
How? I retort, ghost busted.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's, I mean, I guess it's got, you got to come out one time or another, right? Just gotta let it out. Gotta let it out there. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. The Tower of London. This got to be a good story. Look at this fucking place. Stronghold. You know some bad shit went down here. Britain's numerous castles are hotspots for ghost stories, as they should be. The 900-year-old Tower of London, okay, that's old, but that's not that old, you know, that's like 9 guys ago. That is said to contain numerous ghosts, and the Queen's House is considered by Tower officials to be one of the most haunted. Okay, all right, I want like some credentials. How do they know it's the most haunted? You know, like they gone around and did some surveys, collected some reports from some staff. Like, what the fuck's going on? How do you know it's the most haunted place? That makes no sense. What do you think? Am I crazy here, Rose?
I'm just debating is like what they mean by most haunted. It's like, do they mean in the world? Do they mean in this area?
That's true too. I mean, like we're missing some information. Like, we need to
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of information here. All right. Among the ghosts in the Queen's house is that of Arabella Stuart, cousin of King James I. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Arabella made the mistake of marrying against the king's wishes. Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die bad. And was sent to the tower as punishment. Okay, so you were a bad girl. How dare you marry this person? Bad girl. What's the story here? According to the ghost story, she is still serving her time.
We got copped out.
This is like literally like someone being like can you imagine like a preppy like person being like, you know what, I'm on timeout. I'm gonna be on timeout forever. Like, are you serious? Like, what the fuck?
Get in your timeout corner.
Damn.
Get in your timeout tower, and you will stay there.
I don't feel like God would do that. I don't think so. I don't feel like that's what would happen. Who's like, you will redeem my child. What? All right.
Almost got it.
I know, right?
Wrong episode for that, I know.
Indeed. In another spooky tale, a phantom bear, oh shit, is said to haunt one section of the tower. Man, no fucking bear is in a goddamn tower in London. What the fuck is this? Wait, what the what? Okay, okay, I'll send. Okay. So, a phantom bear is said to haunt one section of the Tower of London called the Martin Tower. Okay? A guard who saw the phantom bear is said to have dropped dead from the shock. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like this sounds like there were two guards, and a guard dipped out to go get a pint, comes back, his homie's dead. And he was like, you know what? Oh, his homie said, fuck a bear, man. Came out of nowhere. Ghost bear. Died. On site.
On site.
On site.
Get him on site.
Just right there. He's like, nah, he was fucking dead. The Tower of London served as a menagerie for part of its history and held a variety of animals, including bears. Okay, so I guess that kind of gives some more context. But still, I mean, come on now, man. Ain't no fucking person died of some phantom bear. Like, oh shit, it's a bear. And then it's like, ooh, it's going to claw me. Oh, wait, it went through me. What the fuck?
Dude, imagine it just like yanked your spirit out of your body and just ate that.
I think you watch too many freaking animes. I'm going to be 1,000%. There ain't no way. No, come on now. There's no way you can yank your spirit out of you. It's like, yeah. I refuse to believe.
Exorcisms, right?
Now you got me scared. Now you got me thinking. Like, wait a minute. I'll send. All right, you gotta be watching out for those ghost bears, man. They grab your shit. Grab your shit. All right, so we're gonna go on to some other stories. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go.
You cannot just say in another spooky tale and drop a ghost bear after talking about Rapunzel.
Yeah, because you know what? Why not? You know, like this man, drop it in there. Just drop it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. This is that's a very doctored image. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, it looks.
Where's the blood?
Yeah, where's the blood? Where's the blood? Okay, all right. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
If you hear all these stories, we're gonna get through a couple of these stories. All right, and I want you to like hit true or false. You believe the story? Put T down. If you think the story is full of shit, put an F down.
Bye bye, people.
Yeah. All right. And then Rose, I want you to tell me true or false, your opinion, each one of these stories that we go through.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna we're gonna pick a story. We'll pick a story. Evicted by a ghost. All right, here we go. Here we go. Remember, everybody, true or false? Okay.
Okay.
Evicted by a ghost. Shortly after college, I got married, as you do. We immediately moved into a basement apartment because that's all that was available with our budget. Because you know that's a smart decision. That is exactly what you're supposed to do. You move into a basement of an apartment. That's gonna work. This place had a poltergeist. Just hits you out of nowhere, just in the side of the face. How the fuck do you know it's a poltergeist? How do you know it's not like a small scale spirit? You know, how do you know? And my wife was terrified. Whatever resided there with us made it clear it wanted to live alone. Dishes, glasses, and other items would fly off the shelf. My ass would get the fuck out of there. Like, getting out of there.
It's like, oh no. Oh geez.
If I gotta pull some dodgeball skills, you know, some dive, dip, dodge, you know, like some shit like I'm out. I'm out. Like, done. Done. Okay. My wife was hit several times. Oh, hell no. That's when you just like, yes, I guess throw down the jacket. I'm just gonna beat your ass, fucking ghost. Oh my god. All right. There was also an ominous feeling like we were being watched. I've had that before. You know, when I used to live with my parents, you know, a long time ago, you know, kind of thing. It was just being watched, man. At night, when we'd walk through the apartment in the dark, there would be insanely bright flashes of light that would illuminate the entire room. Well, I mean, that's gotta save on the electric bill, right? Like that's gotta be, you know, that's gotta make things a little easier. One night, while we were going to bed, as soon as my wife and I walked into the bedroom, we heard a voice from nowhere say my name, move. My wife looked at me, I looked at her, I said loudly, "You've got it, bud." We moved out 2 days later and stayed with family. The old lady who owned the place died a few months later, and the house was torn down. It is still empty. It's still an empty lot to this day. Nothing but grass and a tree. I still drive by it every now and again. Okay, what are we thinking? True, false? What we got? Hit me with it. True or false?
Like, on the one hand, is this a cover for domestic violence?
For real, right?
On the other hand, if it was, the family is complicit.
Let me put forth another idea. What happens if the old lady who owned the place, who died a few months later, was actually really short, and she lived in there in a way, and no one could see her?
Okay, I know a lot of people don't like looking up. But
I know, right?
I would imagine people look down, though, right? Like, my friends and I literally hid somebody's plush up top, and they followed the edit, and they followed the whole nobody looks up thing, and we were just like, oh god.
Oh damn. So, all right.
Maybe,
okay.
like, I wonder if anybody had, like, a pet, like, pet monkey, pet bird, pet just yeets.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay, all right. We're ending it on this. We're ending it on the demon room.
Demon.
The demon room. All right. Okay, so, we need to...
No.
Okay, that ghost looks like it's passing gas. I'm sorry. It looks like it's shitting himself, all right? Yeah, look at it. It's like I can't hold my form, I gotta take a shit. Even the cheeks and the look in the eyes of the freaking ghost. It's like... Anyways.
It looks like it was so done with everything.
There's some strain going on.
They got some ghost beams.
Indeed. All right. The demon's room. Once again, true or false? At the end. I worked as a forensic nurse in a hospital lockup unit. That sounds cheerful.
Sure.
We had one older lady who swore she was being haunted and abused by a demon. She would call Tiberius. Yeah, it's like you called Kirk. All right, cool. So many crazy things happened while she was on the unit. We'd go into the room, do normal care, leave, and seconds later, she'd start screaming bloody murder. Because she knew you were nearby, you know, I'm sure wanted attention. We'd run into the room to find her looking like she'd been in a fight with a boxing champ. Bloody lips, black eye, markings all over her body. No one ever saw her doing this stuff to herself. Things would get moved around by the room by themselves. At one point, she was in protective restraints because the doctor thought she was hurting herself. There was no way she could have moved or done anything to herself while in these restraints, but new marks would always appear, or her tray/cart would be across the room. The room was secure, so there was no way someone else was doing this. When we asked her questions, she'd just say it was Tiberius. After she was discharged, we always had trouble with that room. If there was going to be a rapid response or a code, it happened in that room. One night, a guard reported lights blinking on and off It was that room.
Well, that's creepy.
That is hell fucking creepy. I'm going with this one was true. I'm going to say it was true. I don't know
There's
about
way
you.
too much information to say it's not true unless somebody's lying.
I got like halfway through that. I'm just like, oh shit. Okay, so like there are people who are like,
It's like, oh yeah, she's doing this for herself. She's doing it for attention.
yeah, no,
Never mind.
no, the restraint thing. Nah, fuck that. I don't buy that one for a second. Oh
And
shit.
then it's like the fact that trouble was always happening in that room.
Spooky.
It's like, unless somebody's lying.
Hell line. Oh no.
Just holy boy.
Indeed. Well, I hope that you guys thought this particular episode was entertaining. I know I had a lot of fun. Next week we're going to be talking about aliens again, so if you guys are interested, come check it out. It'll be fun. We got some good stuff waiting. And have yourself a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you in the next one. Good night, everybody.